Okay, so let's talk about um, what some people call fragile peace.
Hmm.
You know that feeling, right? Everything's great, the day's going well, and then you get one weird text message or just a sudden feeling of loneliness.
And it all just
It's
shatters.
gone instantly. It's like it was never there.
It's conditional. It only works when the conditions are absolutely perfect, which they rarely are.
Exactly. But today we're diving into a source that argues, well, that we're getting it completely wrong. It claims there's a kind of peace so grounded that not even true love can override it.
Which is an intense thing to say.
Very intense.
And we're going to break this down. The text lays out two main pillars for this kind of peace: self-alignment and integrated nature.
And the goal here, the mission, isn't to find peace by fixing your life or, finding the perfect partner. The goal is sufficiency.
That's the word. Sufficiency.
Okay, let's start with that first pillar then. Self-alignment. To be honest, it sounds a little like
Mhm.
corporate jargon or something from a yoga brochure. What does it actually mean here?
I get that. But it's actually really specific. Think of it as ending an inner civil war.
The Civil War.
Yeah. Normally your head says, I should be working. Your heart says, but I feel really sad. And your body's just screaming, I'm exhausted.
That sounds painfully familiar. That's just a normal Tuesday, right?
Right. Well, the source defines self-alignment as the moment they reach a consensus. It has a specific triad. Your thoughts don't betray your feelings, and your feelings don't override your body.
And the crucial part.
The body is actually listened to. It gets a vote.
So it's not a hierarchy with the brain as the CEO?
No, not at all. It's a synchronization. And the real aha moment for me in the text was about immediacy. It says alignment means nothing inside is being forced to wait its turn.
Wow. Okay, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm doing all day long.
Yeah.
I'm telling my hunger, just wait until this meeting is over. I'm telling my anxiety, I'll deal with you on the week.
It's constantly telling parts of yourself to take a number and get in line. And alignment is just the simple stance of, I am here with myself, right now, all of me, no waiting.
So if alignment is that internal structure, that peace treaty, how does it translate to the outside world? That's the second pillar, integrated nature.
Right. If alignment is about being still, integrated nature is about movement. The text calls it living in rhythm rather than resistance.
The phrase that jumped out at me was, nature does not compete with itself.
Hmm.
An oak tree isn't stressed about not being a willow. A storm isn't trying to be a sunny day.
And that's the core idea. Our emotions should flow the same way, not with suppression, but also not with, over-the-top indulgence.
You rest when you're tired.
And you move when you're ready. It sounds so simple.
It does sound simple, but I have to play devil's advocate for a second. If I am completely self-sufficient, in my own rhythm, totally aligned, do I even need anyone? It sounds a little isolating.
That's the most common fear, for sure. I don't need you, I have my alignment. But the source makes this really sharp distinction between isolation and sufficiency. They are not the same thing.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Isolation is defensive. It's about building walls to push people away and stay safe. Sufficiency is just steady. It's not closed off.
So you aren't grabbing at people for stability. You're just standing on your own 2 feet.
And that leads to the most provocative idea in the whole text. It calls that kind of dependency postponement.
Postponement. Oof, that word carries a lot of weight.
It does. It argues that if your peace depends on someone else staying with you or understanding you,
Man, it's not really peace at all.
you're just postponing the chaos. You're waiting for them to leave or mess up, and then the chaos comes back.
Wow. So you're just borrowing their stability,
Yeah.
delaying the inevitable breakdown. That, that hits hard.
It forces you to really look at where your sense of calm comes from. Real peace remains. It's there when you're close to someone, when you're distant, even when you're misunderstood.
And this brings us right back to that hook from the beginning, that this piece is so grounded, not even true love can override it.
Mm-hmm.
At first, that sounded so unromantic to me.
Like, shouldn't love just sweep you off your feet?
Yes. Shouldn't override everything?
But the source argues the complete opposite. It says healthy love is possible, specifically because you aren't asking it to fill a void.
You're not making your partner your therapist or your emotional regulator.
Exactly. You are bringing a whole person to the table, not a half person looking for someone to complete them. The text says true love doesn't threaten this peace.
It meets it.
It meets it.
I love that. It shifts the whole dynamic from dependency to, I guess, devotion.
Yeah.
It's two whole people meeting, not two broken people trying to glue each other together.
That's the entire shift.
So to recap the tools here, we have self-alignment, the I am here with myself, no parts waiting idea.
And then integrated nature, the I move with life, not against it, flow.
Do those two things, and you find a peace that doesn't just evaporate when things get weird.
It becomes your baseline.
Now, we want to leave you with a quick experiment based on that waiting concept we talked about.
We all force our internal signals to wait in line all day long.
So ask yourself this right now. If you stop forcing everything inside to wait its turn, this very second, what is the first thing your body would ask you to do?
Just listen for a second.
Think about it, and if you can, go do it. Thanks for diving in with us.